if you're an introvert, stop calling yourself that I'm an introvert and stop announcing everyone that you're an introvert. The reason being is that every time that you announce that you're an introvert, you're losing lot of opportunities that you might have attracted. I had a cracky phone back then. That is where I got access to internet, and that's where I met my mentor. I will always be proud to share his name. He is my mentor, Rahul Bhatnagar sir. So after he entered my life, he was someone who introduced me and made me meet who is Sujata. Okay, I think fear of judgment is something that you need to actually work upon. I always tell my students कि जब भी आपको लगे कि you need to work on your fear of judgment, always do the things that you know people will judge you and you still do it in order to get rid of the fear of judgment. That's it.
Why we should tell a story? What is the need of storytelling?
People connect emotionally, not logically, and that is where you need storytelling, Pooja. We all have grown up by hearing Dadi ki kahani, Nani ki kahani. We all have grown up with the bedtime stories. So story is a tool that you use in order to ensure that you connect with your audience emotionally. Personal story is something that everyone should tell because that is where people will connect with you. I'm definitely not telling you to cry there on stage. You should really balance your emotion when you speak, but it is also okay to be you on the stage. People will love it.
वेलकम एवरीबडी, वन मोर एपिसोड ऑफ पूजा स्टॉक शो। और हमेशा की तरह आज का एपिसोड भी स्पेशल होने वाला है क्योंकि आज के हमारे जो गेस्ट हैं वो पब्लिक स्पीकिंग कोच हैं। शी ट्रेंड आईटी एग्जीक्यूटिव्स, आईटी प्रोफेशनल्स एंड सी सूट एग्जीक्यूटिव्स and students as well on public speaking and how to speak confidently within 6 weeks. So आपको आज बहुत सारे हैक्स मिलने वाले हैं, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, कम्युनिकेशन स्किल्स, हाउ टू ओवरकम योर फियर, स्टेज फियर, these kind of topics. So if you are a student, working professionals, employer, entrepreneurs who has fear of public speaking, तो आज का एपिसोड आपके लिए ही है, तो कहीं मत जाइए, keep watching.
So welcome everybody on Pooja's talk show, and today we have a special guest with us, and she is Sujata. She is a communication coach, public speaking coach, and she has a lot of awards and accolades. So today we are going to meet her and talk to her about her journey and public speaking, the most important skills of today's era. So hi Sujata, कैसे हो आप?
हाय पूजा, आई एम गुड. आप कैसे हो?
मैं एकदम बढ़िया. एंड वेलकम टू पूजा टॉक शो वंस अगेन.
Awesome, awesome. I'm really happy to come back again, Pooja. काफी अच्छा लगता है every time that I come down to your Pooja's talk show. Yes, we will do it offline, so this is our online again. चलो,
Yeah. So Sujata, like I know your journey, how you started and all those things. Maybe so many audience also know about it, but the new audience who are new and watching us first time, so want to know your journey. Like as I asked to most of my guests, like कि आप इस इंडस्ट्री में, आप कोचिंग इंडस्ट्री में आना चाहते थे, इट वाज योर ड्रीम और डेस्टिनी आपको यहाँ पे लेके आई. तो सेम क्वेश्चन विथ यू, दैट आप ये करना चाहते थे या योर ड्रीम और योर डेस्टिनी हैज लेड यू हियर इन दिस इंडस्ट्री. सो जस्ट ब्रीफ इंट्रो अबाउट whatever you are doing.
I mean, that's a great question, and I love talking about my journey. And definitely, I personally believe just a couple of days ago, I was just thinking that why me and why God chose me to be a coach, and maybe this is my life purpose. So definitely, it was not something that I chose. I always tell that I didn't choose public speaking. Public speaking chose me, and that is why I say that this is the purpose, is what I feel. This is a destiny of mine, I would say. And my journey started something like this, that I was a girl who was very shy, who was an introvert, who couldn't talk, who used to hide behind the bench, who was always like, I do not like attention on the spotlight. I was that person until I hit my graduation. एंड देन दैट इज वेयर आई स्टार्टेड नोटिसिंग दैट कॉलेज में वैसे भी बुलिंग होती है काफी ज्यादा, एंड दैट इज वेयर आई स्टार्टेड नोटिसिंग दैट आई एम नॉट एबल टू it well. I'm not able to crack interview properly, and I'm getting a lot of criticism, and people are taking me for granted. They were bullying me, and I was very thin. I was very lean back then, so people used to body shame a lot. So that was me for a really long time until I decided no, it is time for me to change. So I think everyone have this breakthrough or epiphany story, right? So that is where I got access to internet back then in my final year for my interview. I had a cracky phone back then. So that is where I got access to internet, and that's where I met my mentor, very first mentor. I will always be proud to share his name. He is my mentor, Rahul Bhatnagar sir. So after he entered my life, back then he used to teach communication mastery, but now he's doing different things though. But he was someone who introduced me and made me meet who is Sujata, okay? And he made me realize that I have wings to my, I have power to my wings, and I have lot, and I am more than I think. So, and that is where everything started. I started learning about public speaking, communication, and I started becoming better at it. And with time, what I noticed that I'm becoming better at it. And there was a session by him, how to identify your niche. And I was in that environment, right, where everyone are having their independent source of income, and I felt that ki I was earning 13,000 rupees. I felt like कि मुझे भी कुछ करना है, and I also have to do. I started thinking in an entrepreneurship way, and that is where sir told to go ahead and go to different colleges and schools and do the session. That's where I started understanding that I love doing public speaking, and why don't I try this for next 6 months and help people who need my help, okay? And that's where everything started, Pooja. I started going to a lot of offlines. Again, it was completely until I discovered wholly, I was almost 90 percentage, and when I discovered wholly that this is something that I want to do for rest of my life, I started off post pandemic online. Until then, I was completely doing it for free, offline sessions, going to schools, colleges, and lot more. That's how the journey has been, Pooja, from a shy and a hesitant and introvert person. So this is where after that journey has been beautiful. I've been on various different platforms. Now I have my own community called as Pro Speaker Hub, and I've been mentoring, and I've covered almost 45 plus different countries, 30,000 plus people. So I still can't imagine that the same girl who was a shy now she's multiplying speakers today, right, in globally. So that's my journey again, Pooja, in short.
Wow, that's a beautiful journey. And Sujata, I think you already know that we share the same mentor, and the Rahul Bhatnagar sir was there. Because of him, I started this show, and I into the speaking industry where I need to speak and all. And yes, it was my zeal. I wanted to speak, but I didn't know how to do and what to do. And that's how it started. And one more thing, like from your journey, you said you were an introvert. So my next question is related to that. Most of the time, when people wanted to do public speaking, okay, they think that public speaking is all of, extrovert people's business. I'm an introvert, so I cannot do it because I'm not good in speaking, or I'm not good in interacting with people. I always love my me time. So for them, how they can learn public speaking and how they can become a pro, just give 2 to 3 tips to them.
First thing is that if you're an introvert, stop calling yourself that I'm an introvert, and stop announcing everyone that you're an introvert. The reason being is that every time that you announce that you're an introvert, you're losing lot of opportunities that you might have attracted, right? So what is the difference between an introvert and extrovert? Introverts like introverts. So I'll tell you what is the main difference between introvert and extrovert. Introverts get energized by spending their me time. Okay, they like being alone. And the extroverts, they get energized. Their energy level goes up when they are socializing with people. That is the only thing. But if you are an introvert, if you want to master the art of public speaking, I recommend firstly stop announcing yourself that you're an introvert. And second is that train your mind in a way that this is something that is possible, because this is a myth that people have that I am not a born introvert, so I don't think that this is my cup of tea. But that's not the true. have you tried? So all that you need to do is go out there, start volunteering, start doing it. Yes, you will get energized when you spend me time. So have your me time, but do not stop yourself just because you're an introvert. You'll lose a lot of opportunities. So that's one thing I'd like to say. And go ahead, start socializing slowly. If you're not comfortable meeting people, I recommend start meeting 5 people, maybe next time 10 people, maybe always increase the number of people that you meet. And then you will start saying that you love actually socializing just like me, how I was an introvert. I started loving to interact. Similarly, you will be able to do it.
Wow, that's amazing, Sujata. So, Sujata, कहते हैं कि public speaking is the world's biggest fear, and that's called glossophobia. And most of the people have this fear. Okay, so अगर आप कोच हो, पब्लिक स्पीकिंग कोच हो, अगर मैं बोलूं कि पब्लिक स्पीकिंग के लिए एक फियर है जिसे आपको मास्टर करना पड़ेगा, मे बी देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स, बट वन फियर जिसको आपको मास्टर करना चाहिए एंड यू विल गुड टू गो फॉर पब्लिक स्पीकिंग, ऐसा कौन सा फियर है?
Fear of judgment.
ओके.
द मोमेंट आपके माइंड से जजमेंटल इश्यू निकल जाएगा कि this person is here to judge me, the moment you will take off that and stop worrying about people, then you will start seeing yourself speaking up confidently out there. So I think fear of judgment is something that you need to actually work upon. And how do you work on this? By actually doing the things कि जहां पे आपको पता है कि you will get judged and still you're doing it. I always tell my students कि जब भी आपको लगे कि you need to work on your fear of judgment, always do the things that you know people will judge you and you still do it. Example, people go to party with their skirts or maybe the one piece, but you go by wearing a sari. People go for a running by wearing this sports pant. You go there by wearing jeans and or formal and you go and run there. So I'm telling you, these are the little practice that you do in order to get rid of the fear of judgment. That's it.
Oh wow, that's amazing tips. I'm gonna use it. Okay. So
Awesome,
yes, Sujata,
awesome.
so as we are talking about public speaking, so in public speaking, जब हम public speaking की बात करते हैं तो generally, the most common people and audience, they think about it. Public speaking is all about going on the stage, and taking the mic and speaking. And when you're addressing 1,000+ people, that is a public speaking. So आप बताओ कि पब्लिक स्पीकिंग क्या सिर्फ इतने सारे लोगों को एड्रेस करना ही पब्लिक स्पीकिंग होती है, या देयर इज डिफरेंट फॉर्म्स ऑफ पब्लिक स्पीकिंग?
See, if you are meeting more than one person, you're doing public speaking. Where there is a public, that's where you're doing public speaking. So many executives that I meet, many people that I meet, they always tell this one thing that Sujata, I mean, they reach out to me for confidence. And when I talk about public speaking, they'll be like, no, I do not want to go on the stage. I just want to speak confidently with my team member. I'm like, that's what you're doing public speaking. Public speaking ideally doesn't mean that you're in front of big audience, there's a podium, there's a big stage. That doesn't only mean that that is not only public speaking. Anywhere there is more than one person, you are doing public speaking. That's the ideal definition, I say.
Yeah, I think it will help to understand so many people, because most of the time, जब public speaking की बात आती है, people have this perception that when I just as you said, so many times people say this कि मुझे तो नहीं करना है, हमें तो टीम से बात करनी है, या फिर हमें तो 2 ही लोगों से बात करनी है, या तो मुझे तो 6 लोगों से ही बात करनी है, मुझे क्यों सीखना है ऐसा. So yeah, so I think this
Right,
thing,
right.
it will help to the person ki public speaking is like when you are talking to more than one person, it is a public speaking. Either you are into a social
Absolutely.
context or formal context, wherever you are, it is a public speaking. So thank you for sharing, Sujata. So like अगर हम आज बात करें,
Yeah.
storytelling, I think it is a biggest buzzword nowadays, or maybe all the industry are using this. चाहे वो एड कैंपेन्स हो, एड कैंपेन्स तो हम बचपन से देखते आ रहे हैं, दे आर यूजिंग स्टोरी टेलिंग मेथड, बट अदर्स द कॉम्प्लिकेटेड प्रोसेस, टेक्निकल जार्गन्स नहीं होते हैं, लोग उसे सिंप्लीफाइड करते हैं चीजों को, एंड एवरीवन इज टॉकिंग अबाउट स्टोरी टेलिंग. इवन IIM जैसा इंस्टीट्यूट है, मैनेजमेंट का इतना बड़ा इंस्टीट्यूट है, दे हैव लॉन्च द कोर्स ऑन स्टोरी टेलिंग. ओके, वो स्टोरीज जो हम बचपन से सुनते आ रहे हैं, जो हमारी दादी नानी सुनाते आ रही है, तो कैसे वो स्टोरी टेलिंग पब्लिक स्पीकिंग में हेल्प कर सकते हैं, एंड व्हाई वी शुड टेल अ स्टोरी, व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ दैट स्टोरी टेलिंग?
People connect emotionally, not logically. And that is where you need storytelling, Pooja. Because we all have grown up by hearing Dadi ki kahani, Nani ki kahani. I know we all have grown up with the bedtime stories, right? So I'm unsure about millennials, Gen Zs, but we millennials, we are grown up like this. So story is a tool that you use in order to ensure that you connect with your audience emotionally. You hit, I mean, if you, let's assume that you're pitching something, so you connect people emotionally so that people buy your product, because people buy emotionally then and then they think logically, right? So say it a pitch that you have, say it the stage performance that you're doing, say that you're talking, you're doing a session, you need to add up a story, because that is where your audience will feel connect. Now there are three types of audience sitting in the three types of audience that you'll see sitting in the in front of you. Now there are kinesthetic audience. Now they have this three intake style, that kinesthetic, visual, and auditory. Okay, now this kinesthetic people, I mean kinesthetic people, they majorly want to feel what you say. That is where they will feel connect with the speaker. And baki visual and auditory, again, even when you add a story, they feel connected. But majorly kinesthetic people want to feel when you talk. So that is where storytelling is very important, because you will be able to sell better, you'll be able to pitch better, you'll be able to convey your message better, and you'll be able to connect with people better.
Wow. Yeah, absolutely agree, सुजाता. मैं बिल्कुल agree करती हूँ, because I love stories. मुझे because it's like whenever I hear story or when I start telling story, that visual images come to my mind, and it is like interesting way to understand and learn anything. So इसी के साथ में एक question ऐसे से related, like we are talking about story, the personal stories. Okay, talking about yourself, talking about your journey, or giving examples from your own journey. Okay, like when you are delivering any public speaking speeches, or maybe you are delivering any sessions, or maybe you are convincing your boss or maybe your investor for something. पर्सनल स्टोरी टेलिंग को एज अ एनेक्डोट यूज करना कितना इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्या करना चाहिए या नहीं करना चाहिए, एंड व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ इट in public speaking?
I mean, that's a beautiful question, Pooja. I mean, you really have jotted down a lot of good questions today. But I'll tell you one thing, that काफी लोग, they hesitate to share their personal story. They do not want to share their vulnerable side of them, right? But I must tell you that this is the side where people would love to listen, and this is the side where people will connect emotionally more than the fictional story. तो पर्सनल स्टोरी एक ऐसा स्टोरी है विच विल हेल्प पीपल टू कनेक्ट, एंड इसकी इंपॉर्टेंस इसीलिए बहुत ज्यादा है बिकॉज इट इज योर स्टोरी, एंड आई नो दैट दिस पर्सन हु इज टॉकिंग अबाउट हिज स्ट्रगल, ही इज राइट इन फ्रंट ऑफ मी. सो पीपल विल टेक मोर इंस्पिरेशन अबाउट what you say, and they'll believe more than anything else every time that you use a personal story. So बहुत ज्यादा important है. I always tell people कि always share personal story, but until you feel comfortable कि ये मैं बोल सकती हूँ, क्योंकि काफी बार ऐसा होता है कि कुछ ऐसे स्टोरीज होते हैं where people cry on the stage. तो जब तक आप उस emotion को अच्छी तरह से process ना कर लो, and until you're not comfortable, keep it with yourself, and when there is a right time you feel like sharing, you share it. But adding personal story helps you a lot, and it brings a lot of weightage in your entire talk when you do that.
Okay, absolutely amazing, Sujata. I have one question regarding this only. कि that is correct कि मतलब whenever we are sharing our personal story, we are telling about our struggles, our life struggles, vulnerability we are sharing, everything is good and it is very good, really it's very good to connect. But is there any possibility that when you are sharing your vulnerability or the weaker side or struggle point, then in audience they think that what kind of bechara person, on pity or negativity, it's eroding, or because so many questions, so many times I get from this, कि as a speaker you are not supposed to tell your personal story and vulnerable side because you are in the authority, so you should not show your weaker side. So what are your takes on that?
I recently attended one of the event. It was a 2 days of event, and I was one of the guests over there. And the entire 2 days of event was filled with stories. The speaker who was talking on the stage, he was just putting his stories out there. He was sharing that how he used to struggle to have one meal, how he used to struggle to sleep in this kitchen size room. So he used to tell so many stories, and throughout the 2 days, he ensured he spoke for 18 plus hours, and he just told about his story. And by end of the day, he sold his 6 lakh of product and nearly 40 people got it. That is a power of telling your personal story. Now, definitely, I do not know who tells this, but personal story is something that everyone should tell, because that is where people will connect with you. And as I told you that audience, definitely people say you should not buy or seek empathy or sympathy from your audience. I'm definitely not telling you to cry there on stage. You should really balance your emotion while you speak, but it is also okay to be you on the stage. People will love it. As a public speaking coach, I always suggest tell your personal story, share your vulnerable side of it. And in my Instagram handle, on my all my social media, I talk about my failure a lot. Success story, everyone will get inspired, but failures is something that will move them to take action, right? That is the thing. So
Absolutely.
always one should tell stories.
Absolutely. And I think it is more relatable because as you said in before only, like कि fictional story से शायद connection इतना build नहीं होता, but the person who is speaking in front of them, okay, it is very relatable that कि if that person can do it and that person struggled so much and reached here, so why not I can also do this. So this kind of inspiration they get. So I think I also agree with that personal story is very much important. So Sujata, you teach the CEOs also.
I want to add on one more thing over here. If you see, there was a time, I mean, just 6 months ago, I was completely demotivated and I didn't know where life is taking me. And I was completely depressed. Entire day, I didn't do anything except I just slept. And now what happened? I opened a documentary of Steve Harvey. Okay, and I was going through his video and I was listening to his story where he shared that how he used to sleep in a car and how he used to struggle for that one gig or the food one time and the meal and a lot more. That made me that pushed me again, and I got up from my bed. I wrote down all my goals again. I told I'm going to restart everything again, and then that gave me a push that if this man can do it, I can do it too. Okay, so that is where I say that you don't know who will get inspired by your story. Maybe out of 100 people, one person will get inspired, he will take action, maybe you will connect, you will relate with that person, and that is more than enough. Yeah, so that is one thing, Pooja. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely true. And I totally agree with that. And yes, I also do share so many times whenever it is required. So Sujata, you train a lot of people. I have seen you train different kinds of people like professionals, actors, and beauty contest winners, and so many people. And you train CEOs also. So what is a one habit in the communication journey which one CEO has to break? Like they need to break it so that they can become a good in their communication journey? What do you think so?
Only one thing that I'll suggest is that the moment one will start having a routine, every time that I have worked with these people, and I have worked with very different people from different sort of profession, only one common thing that I've noticed is that 90% people, they do not have routine. Now, why routine is connected to your confidence and public speaking? It is because the way you feel about yourself, the way you start your day, the way you talk to yourself, the way you interact with yourself, the way the meditation, the affirmation, the visualization, the EFT tapping, the Ho'oponopono, yoga, and then there are many things as such in your day. When you start and just spend 30 minutes in a day, you'll start seeing a remarkable change in your confidence throughout your journey. So all that I make sure every time that I mentor people, I ensure that they have a right routine. And that's it. What kind of food are you having? What kind of people are you hanging with? How are you starting your day? Are you celebrating your wins? Are you ready to say no to people? Do you have boundaries? Do you dress up well? Are you feeling confident with your flaws that you have? Are you feeling confident with your outfit? Are you comfortable with your skin tone? Are you comfortable with the kind of body shape that you have? All these things has a lot to do with the confidence. So before I teach them all other techniques in public speaking, I ensure that do they have routine, and I ensure that their routines are set so that rest are taken care easily.
Wow, really, really amazing. I think everyone must have look into their routine if they really want to do something great in their life. So, Sujata, the new thing is entering into the market, and I think already entered. That is AI, artificial intelligence. Okay, so I think public speaking may be like, nowadays what's happening ki chat gpt, like the most famous example one, like most of the time people are using their content, right? So maybe public speaking, maybe when they have to curate content, they use chat gpt. So what do you think as a coach, मतलब कि how we need to use it, और क्या हमें ये यूज करना चाहिए, और अगर करना चाहिए तो किस तरह से we can use it?
I personally recommend that do not use ChatGPT again. So why do I say that? I recommend that every time that you have to go on the stage, prepare for the speech presentation, first before you go and ask ChatGPT, ask yourself, what is my opinion about this subject that I want to talk? What is my story? What do I think about it? Because every time that you speak on the stage, you don't have to just speak, you have to have a conversation with your audience, right? And that's the reason I say that first you put what you have out there, what is your opinion, what's your story, put it on a paper, then go and ask ChatGPT ki, hey, I have a speech for this day, and this is the topic, this is the audience, and this is a theme, all of that. Get an idea, and you can just blend it with your own stuff, right? You really do not have to copy paste from the ChatGPT. But again, ChatGPT is only for information. The practice, right tonality, right content, right emotion, everything is something that you need to do by yourself. And that is why I say that you need a coach. And I personally believe ChatGPT cannot ever replace public speaking.
Right, absolutely right. So this is a related question. So as you know, everything is changing, every industry is changing because of AI. So like, what do you think? Like, training and coaching industry, क्या उसका कोई impact पड़ेगा AI के आने से? Like, do we need to, do change something, or क्या AI हमें replace कर देगा? Like, what do you think so?
It depends on what niche one is in. Coaching mein you have various different niche, right? So content writer ka almost their profession, their job is gone because ChatGPT is doing all the work, right? So it depends on niche to niche. But since I'm in the public speaking niche, I'll tell you one thing that ChatGPT has made our work easy, but in the public speaking industry, ChatGPT cannot replace us because definitely there are काफी tools आ गए हैं जहाँ पे आप अपने speech assess कर सकते हो, आप application के साथ बात कर सकते हो, आपको feedback दे देगा, practice करा देगा, lot more is there. But you need that coach, you need that person who can actually guide you, because सब कुछ होते हुए पूजा मेरे पास भी काफी रिकॉर्डेड वीडियोस पड़े हैं, आई डू नॉट वॉच देम, राइट?
Yeah.
चैट जीपीटी में आप एक, बिकॉज why do you need a mentor? Though no matter how many AI or chat GPT comes in, you need a coach, you need a mentor for accountability, for support, to tell you that hey, you can do it, you're amazing, okay, to believe in you, because at times I'm not able to believe that I can do it, and that is when my mentor comes and tells that you can do it. These are the things ChatGPT can't give. That's the reason I say that ChatGPT will not impact the training and coaching industry.
Wow. Yes, absolutely. I agree with you,
Yeah.
Sujata. And it was amazing session. Love to talk to you. So, jate jate, ek last question. So, any suggestion or feedback or advice to my audience regarding public speaking, if you want to give?
I only personally tell everywhere the same thing, that have a mentor. ChatGPT आ गया है, you know कि there are a lot of information out there, but you need to have a mentor as early as possible. 90% people, they reach out to me after 10-15 years of experience, when they're losing their job, when they're not getting promotion for the last 5-10 years, when they're not getting a good hike, when they are not losing a lot of opportunities, when they're not getting placed in a good company. That is where they come. If they realize these things little early, they will be 10 steps ahead in their career. And that is my advice to all the executives, all the IT professionals, everyone who is listening to me, that first go and have a mentor. That's it.
Thank you so much, Sujata. So, is there any feedback for me or my show if you love to share?
Pooja, it's always nice to be here in your podcast. And the kind of question that you ask, and you have been in this journey for the last 2-3 years, is what I'm seeing. And I see the emotion, the love for Pooja's talk show. I see that how much you want to give away to the people, your community, right? So I see you really putting efforts out there, bringing the best guest possible. You're doing absolutely amazing. And it's always and always nice to be in Pooja's talk show. Thank you so much for the invite. I'm truly honored to be over here, Pooja.
It's our pleasure to have you, Sujata, and it is always lovely to speak to you. Either it is over phone or either it is in podcast. Thank you so much for coming, and definitely, next time जब हम मिलेंगे तो it will be an offline podcast for sure.
Definitely. Bang on. Yes, yes. Thank you, Pooja. Thank you for the invite.
सो दोस्तों, ये था हमारा आज का एपिसोड. आई होप यू लव टुडेज एपिसोड एंड कॉन्वर्सेशन. सो अब आपको 3 चीज़ें करनी है. पहला, हिट लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब बटन अगर आपने हमारे एपिसोड को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है अब तक. दूसरा, शेयर विथ वन ऑफ योर फ्रेंड जिसको आपको लगता है कि इस एपिसोड की ज़रूरत है और इससे उसे बहुत कुछ सीखने को मिलेगा. इस तरह हम किसी न किसी की हेल्प कर पाएंगे आपके तरह. एंड तीसरा और सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट, कि अगर आपको लगता है कि हमारे एपिसोड्स आपको वैल्यू ऐड कर रहे हैं तो प्लीज़ कमेंट में लिखना ना भूलें और हमें ज़रूर बताएं कि आप और किस गेस्ट से मिलना चाहते हैं. एंड हम डेफिनेटली ट्राई करेंगे उन्हें अपने शो पे लाने के लिए. एंड हमेशा की तरह हमें प्यार देने के लिए थैंक यू और बने रहिए हमारे साथ.